do a pancake skillet, a bottle of honey in the shape of a bear, a cowboy hat, and a bedsheet have in common? They're all things that I brought back with me from America to Germany because I simply can't find them here. And you're watching Wanted and Adventure Living Abroad. A pancake skillet might seem like a fairly common item. I certainly thought so. But after being forced to spend my first year in Europe cooking pancakes in, well, a pan, I was pretty happy to spend one of my 23 allotted kilograms to bring the skillet back with me from the States. The cowboy hat, as you can see, because I can't see, I brought back from Mr. German Man, and I didn't want it to get ruined in the luggage, so I carried it in the bag that I'd bought it in the entire way from America to Germany. I've also brought back with me measuring cups and spoons because the metric system, as well as a few other items to feed my baking hobby, such as food dye, because the food dye here in Germany just doesn't cut it. I tried making a gingerbread house for Christmas one year, and instead of a red roof, no matter how much of the German red food dye I put in there, I couldn't get anything more than this Pepto-Bismol pink. Also, I bring with me vanilla, baking soda, and baking powder. Now, I have started to see these items in Germany, but they're always in a smaller version. Like the vanilla, I can find here in Germany about this big for 10 euros. And as for baking powder, they do have something here in Germany called Backpulver, which directly translates into English as baking powder, but the baking powder in America is double acting, while the baking powder in Germany is only single acting. So if you wanted to use this baking powder, you'd have to, I guess, use a whole lot more, and it's just sold in tiny little packets like this, so I guess you'd need a lot of these packets, so I just bring my own. I am a peanut butter fanatic. I love this stuff. And while you can find peanut butter here in Germany, you can't find Jif. Choosy moms choose Jif, and so does this American living in Germany. And what goes the best on a sandwich with peanut butter? Now, some of you are going to try to argue that it's jelly. And yeah, jelly's good, but I'm sorry. My vote for the best goes to honey. And in my opinion, the honey is at its tastiest when coming out of this cute little honey bear. I brought this guy back with me from my last visit to the States because it reminds me of my childhood, and there's just nothing like it here in Germany. And as you know, if you watched my video on the German toiletries, I also bring my deodorant back with me from America. And it's funny because after I made that video, I actually got a lot of comments from other Americans living in Germany saying that they too bring their anti-stink sticks back with them from the States. Ever since I introduced Mr. German Man to breakfast burritos, we eat them pretty much every morning, and that takes me through a lot of hot sauce. Now, you can find hot sauces here in Germany, but not my beloved Louisiana. I also bring back with me built-in bra tank tops because I've never seen them here in Germany, and it's a real shame. They're perfect for those days when you just can't imagine confining your breasts to those normal bras that are like prisons. But at the same time, you don't just want to let them hang loosey-goosey free. The built-in bra tank top is the perfect compromise. And who doesn't love compromise? Well, Germany, obviously. And lastly, I've had to bring a bed sheet back with me from America. Why? Because they don't use them here in Germany. In Germany, the mattresses are wrapped in a fitted sheet, just like in America. But then the people sleep between the mattress and a duvet. Now, a duvet is like a comforter, except that it's got a removable cover, kind of like a pillow. And you can remove it and just toss it in the wash. And that's fine. But for me, the point is, I'd like to have a little something extra between me and the top cover. There are probably things I'm forgetting, but that's enough for now. So my question for you is, what items do you bring with you when traveling away from your home country? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Until next time, Auf Wiedersehen! No more peanut butter. That's it. That's the last of it. After I eat this, it'll be gone.